Cajun Roots Reseller. You give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Hello, and good morning on this Thursday morning. A crispy 61 degrees here in Massachusetts. Currently, it is now 61. Yes, when I woke up at 3:50 this morning, that's what the degrees was this morning. Nice outside, too. I Spy Kreenis first in the chat. Hello, Anitra. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Joe and Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Sorry, I saw that you didn't get to sleep last night. You're playing around with all the morbs at your house, huh, girl? Get to sleep, girl. Glammaz, hello, good morning and welcome. And Wendy, hello, good morning and welcome. And Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? I referred you to Sailor Stacker yesterday in reference to learning more about Whatnot. I believe you do Whatnot, don't you? I thought you did. I hope I referred you for that reason. It was good. Let's see here. Meg, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Buller Babs, hello, good morning and welcome. First time seeing the intros. Well, that actually, if you go down to the description bar below, I have a link of where that originally came from, but I did it in my own way. I was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, actually south of it, but I lived mostly in New Orleans. And that's from an old furniture store commercial. And I do have the links that you can find it on YouTube in my description bar of why I did that. Let's see here. Yes, Carol, I had a rookie mistake. I was still I have everything in different tabs for every show I do. I was still in the hump day tab, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. So yes, my little dog girl, I did, and I'm glad I woke you up. Wildflower, hello, good morning and welcome. We have somebody else new. Listen. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how did y'all hear about the channel? I love hearing how y'all heard about me. Let's see here. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you. Always good to have new people here. Ugh. Yeah, I know the South is nasty with that heat. Ugh. Yeah, y'all can have it. John, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. And I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because we got a few new people here in the chat. Daniela, I have a question for you. Good morning, hello, and welcome, by the way. Are you on Posh by any chance? Good morning, Michael. Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Are you on Posh? Somebody sent me a message. It was your husband, I guess. If you're on Posh, or and your husband's on Posh, let me know. I saw you on Cat. Oh, cool. Well, thank you for coming over. Yes, I had a good time on that show. I've been knowing Kat since she was even before she started under 1,000 subscribers. So yeah. Michael, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. He just gifted another membership and it went to Lindsay Diane. Is that my brother? Oh, y'all, my brother is in the chat. Oh my God. All right, let me get this real quick because my brother's here, y'all. Well, good morning, Richard. How are you doing? Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome. Let me get back to this real quick because I just got a gifted membership and I want to make sure I give the credit to where credit is due. Thank you very much and greatly appreciate it, Michael. And this is for you. The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it! With no problem. Let them have it.
And thank you very much, Michael. And this is for you, Lindsay.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
And thank you very much. And also, there's Jessica, the birthday girl. Today is Jessica's birthday, y'all. Light up the chat for her, wishing her a happy birthday. And there she is. I saw you on Cats. Well, thank you, because I enjoyed it. I love collaborating with others. And yes, that was a great show. And there's my brother, Richard. I know this is your first time here, but I know who you are. So I know you don't do much on YouTube, but you know what? I got to give you a ranch. Got to turn you blue. All right, let's see. Yes, that is my brother. Yes, it is hot. I know. I've been hearing about it. Ooh, I don't miss that at all. Pam, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, before I bring on Miss Queen of Posh herself, I have some announcement to make. I just noticed yesterday, when we did the Hump Day auction yesterday on this channel, someone came in towards the end. And I always see when somebody new comes in, I'll take and go to your YouTube channel and check out your videos and leave you a comment. Well, yesterday, someone came in the chat and I did not realize it was that person. So I have to advertise for this person because I've already subscribed. That was number 3 or 4. I think it was 4. So y'all, please check out this channel I am about to drop. Y'all know Jennifer drops links, but I have this one ready because it's none other than Boo Tube Production Company. And that is none other than, y'all may know her as either Aunt Boo or Carrie I. She has started and got her YouTube channel together, and she came in yesterday afternoon. And so I have to push this because she's already got 2 items on there already, and I already got a comment on both of them. So y'all check this out and let's support her. And if you need your intros done, or you want some outros done, or some super chat and super stickers, please check her out and give her some business because she's just starting out just like all of us do at one point. And we want to support her as well. She's always supporting everybody else. So why not support her? And for some reason, the chat's not moving on my StreamYard. Interesting. So if you've come here for your questions about Poshmark, well, guess what? You've come to the right place because we have none other than the Queen of Posh herself, Miss Glammaz Closet.
No, I'm joking. Oh, Johnny, thank you so much for dropping my sister's link. Guys, if you don't know Aunt Boo, that is my sister, and her work is really, really good. She's so dedicated to making her customers happy, and she's just very, very practiced and if you want it to be funny or charming or whatever, just you tell her the words that you want and she will deliver. I promise you that.
Well, she's got 2 already on there. So if you haven't watched Glammaz when she goes live or any of her recent videos, you will see it's her intro and her outro. But also on her page, she also has the work she's doing for Mark and Mike from 2 Old Guys Bitches and Resell.
Yes.
I love it. Yes, good morning, my brother Richard.
Hi. Any brother of yours is a brother of mine.
That's
What's up,
right.
brother?
And this is my little dog girl right here, Robert. Richard. She's my little dog girl. We get in trouble when we're together.
Oh,
Well,
you
she's always in
two.
trouble.
The two of you together is a caution.
Yes.
I just love
Right.
it.
So
And
for those who
yeah.
may not know who you are, we are having some new people come in because I was on as a guest this past Tuesday on Cat the Nurse Flipper, and I am honored to see some new people coming in from that chat. So for those who may not know who you are, and for some reason my StreamYard is not showing me everyone's comment right now. There must be a glitch this morning. But I see Wonder Woman just came in, Wendy, and then also Mona did Wood, and Renee, and Lisa's Fun Finds. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I just can't get to your comments for some reason in StreamYard. It's having a glitchy morning this morning. So let everybody know about yourself, about your channel, and about your Posh, and what do you have going on? Promote your YouTube channel.
You bet. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate it. And guys, if you are not subscribed to Johnny, you may want to like and subscribe because this is the place to be. If you're a reseller, it's the place to get promoted. It's the place to join the community. It's a really, really welcoming environment. So I would, if new people, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would hit that subscribe button and get those notifications because every morning there's always something new and something wonderful on Johnny's channel. My name is Dana, and I am Glammaz of Glammaz Closet. I am a grandmother, but I'm, when you're too young and glamorous to really be a grandmother, that's when you're Glammaz. Also, I have a YouTube channel. Every Sunday morning, I have a live brunch with Glammaz, and we talk about reselling. We talk about what is going on in the reselling world, whether it's shipping, fashion, reselling news, what's going on with eBay, Etsy, Poshmark. It's not just Poshmark, it's like all of the news. We also do salty treats, which are kind of fun and a little wicked. And then after the salt, you have to have something sweet. So that's when we do the sweets for the sweetest. And I do love to shout out other resellers and recommend channels and things. So please join us on a Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. I believe that is 6 a.m. in Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure it's 4 in the afternoon in the UK. And then every Thursday morning, I come talk with Johnny on his show, and we just kind of go over what's been going on Poshmark. And I have some updates today for you, some really exciting news about what's been going on the past 2 weeks. And also, I have my very first ever live Posh show this Friday night, and I'm doing it to try it out and see what's up and report back.
All right. I don't know why, but StreamYard is just not showing me comments, which I don't like. Oh, come on.
Streaming is StreamYard's
Well, I
been really glitchy.
I like to highlight the comments when I see them,
Mhm.
but it's like it gets stopped at 8:38, and I know I'm all the way up to 8:45 in the chat, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I want to do all. This is different here. Yeah, I want to see all of it.
By the way, good morning, everyone, and hello, beautifuls.
Interesting. All destinations, because I'm doing 3. I might have to stop the other 2 for some reason. Anywho, so if you have any questions about Posh, please make sure you do ask in the chat. I will not be able to, for some reason, it's not showing up in StreamYard just yet, but I will make sure to find it in the chat. If you have any questions, please put the word question in capital letters and or make sure you put @ and in Cajun Roots Reseller so that way I can see that you have a question. I already see, let's see, shopping on the low. Hello, good morning and welcome. Helen, hello, good morning and welcome. And Yarn again, leaving a thumb. We'll watch on later. Well, thank y'all so much. Hopefully everything goes well with your appointment, Yarn again. Lisa Renee says, what is your Poshmark name, sweetie?
Oh, it's right below. It's at Glammaz Shops a Lot. And that's all one word, but I do shop a lot. And they call me Glammaz, so it's at Glammaz Shops a Lot on Poshmark. So if you go to listings, or if you go to the Poshmark at the top, there's a search bar for listings. Use that little drop down window, and it'll say people instead. And if you look up people, look for Glammaz Shops a Lot.
Also, you can go down to the description bar below, right at the beginning of the description below the video. I do have her email, her YouTube channel, her Poshmark Closet, and her Instagram and her email. So that way, if you want to catch it in the description bar, it is there.
That too. I keep forgetting that it's like listed down there. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, it is in the description bar below. Anytime I have a guest on that's joining me on the morning shows, I make sure to have all their information as much as I can get on the information on that person, and it is in the description bar below. Also, the Poshmark, by the way, I have a question because yesterday made 2 weeks I've been selling and listing on Poshmark. I say selling, but listing. One of the things I have a question about is when sharing out, is there a way to share out your whole closet, or do you have to share each item?
No, there are several ways to share out your whole closet. The easiest way would be through like a listing bot. I use Posher VA, which is Posher Virtual Assistant, and it's a program that I just looked up on Google because everybody was like, use this, and I pay $25 a month for it, and it shares out my whole closet, and I can pre-schedule those so I don't actually have to be at my computer when it happens. Probably one of the best ways to share though is Poshmark actually has a free thing where you can share your whole closet. I just don't remember where that is, Johnny, and I'll have to look that up for you. So we may have to come back to that next week. But there's a free and
I do use Flip, and Flip has been doing it for me because I have it scheduled every 2 hours. A break in around the afternoon, and then I go back every 2 hours all the way through, and that's every day that I do that on Posh on a Flip, which is the cross listing that I just did the video on last Tuesday. But I have been trying to make sure I at least share out my closet a couple times a day, even if I go into each item. So I was just wondering if that's one of the things that it does do the whole store, and then I just share each individual item. I am up to 23 items now listed on Posh.
Nice.
Yeah. Thrifting with MJ Beans. Hello, Jeannie and Mike. How did your promotion trial go? I was watching your video, but it cut out before it finished.
I have some information, and I apologize about the video. The StreamYard really has been glitchy lately, so it's just been kind of weird. But if you'd like, I can go ahead and launch into that.
Thank you, Susie. She just, I see it now.
Is that Susie Dragonfly?
Go to Susie Woozy. Main page, right side, there is a crossed tools, and it says share closet to followers. And I'm gonna share my screen. Thank you, Susie Woozy. By the way, don't forget Susie Woozy and Dawn, Southern Fine Dawn does go live at 9:30 on Susie Woozy's channel, live from the doghouse. All right. So basically, here's my closet. Right here where it says seller tools, there is a drop box. And then right here it says bulk listing action, share to followers.
That's where it is. Okay. I've done it once before, but I liked Posher VA better, so I went back within a day.
Well, I have
look at that green handbag. Ooh, that's cute.
It's a vintage Bella Rose olive green leather it's a triple zipper because there's 3 pockets in the center.
OMG. That is so in style right now. All of it.
It's a Bella Rose. Well,
yeah, the green color's in style, the clutch is in style, the style,
I
everything.
didn't do the final step to share.
Who's that handsome sailor?
I don't know. Some young guy.
Some young buck.
Sharing it out. All right, sharing each item. And it doesn't look like it takes long to do it that way. But again, I only have 24,
it does it really fast.
23 items. All right, let's go back to the Bella Rose purse. It is something that's very unique because that's the side view of it. And there's 3 separate pockets and there's a snap in between.
My Lord have mercy. I love the ring handles.
Yeah,
I love the leather looks really rich.
Oh, it's so smooth too.
It looks
all right,
so
this is what the inside looks like with the 3 zippers with those snouts.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then each one has its own pockets, and there's pockets on the inside of them. I did try to get as many pictures as I can of the inside because it is very unique.
Yeah.
This one has a pouch, 2 pockets on one side.
Uh-huh.
This one's open.
Uh-huh.
This is where the tag is with another zipper pocket here. It does have the original tags on the inside. And that's the inside material. It's like a satin. silk.
That's really cute. I love that it's purple, like purple. What's the word I'm looking for? Paisley sort of pattern
paisley.
on the inside.
Yes, it is a paisley
And
pattern.
that beautiful olive green on the outside and that rich leather. I love it. Sorry, you can tell I missed descriptive word.
That's all right. And then this is the one I just recently listed yesterday or day before yesterday. It is a Brighton watch bracelet.
Ooh, I like a toggle clasp bracelet. That's cute.
And that's the back of it. It has a Japanese movement on it.
Wow.
And there's the front of it. And I did change the battery to make it to work. And it does work. And it's so cute because it has this little heart for the 12 o'clock. And then what I did was, because it is an adjustable extension toggle, I did take a picture of it all the way closed. The smallest it can go, and then the largest, as much as 7.5.
Oh, good. You're going to keep all the Karens from your door, because I'm telling you, there are people who literally all they do is go around and like annoy other closets by asking extra questions.
And it does come with a paisley pouch that came with it.
Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah, that I just listed that day before yesterday.
Great stuff.
Thank you. But yep, that's just some of the things. So but I do use Flip, and Flip does work really well. I have it scheduled for my sharing. Let's see here. Dawn Southern Finds. Hello, Dawn. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Let's see. New England Thrifter Glammaz. Good morning. Jane. Hello. Good morning and welcome. And I'm sorry, but I cannot. For some reason, YouTube is not working. There she is, y'all. Abu. I'm sorry, but I didn't realize it was you yesterday when I was doing the Hump Day auction on this channel. And it was too late. I didn't think about it, because I open anybody who comes in gray. I open your channel and then check it out after the show. Then I realized who you were. Well, congratulations on starting your new business and also sharing you out. For those who may need, and I can't highlight you in this StreamYard because it's not working. But if you see it, timestamp, if you have your timestamp toggle on at 8:49, Boo 2 Production Company. That is Ain't Boo. Y'all may know her as also Carrie I. Glammaz sister.
You can also, any of my videos will have, I'm actually going to be retroactively doing it too. Any of my videos will have her contact information for that business.
Yeah,
I'm so proud.
I bought a pack of 4 because they do adjust, which I love, on the stand that I'm using to hold those purses on. Because when I'm taking pictures, sometimes I have extra like the bubble pieces that you use for packing. Yeah. And I use them on the inside to kind of make the purse look full. And then when I take a picture of it, the whole handle, I always make sure it's on that little rack. I love it. Very inexpensive. I think it comes 2 to a box. So you get 2.
I need to get me one of those racks, because I usually either hang mine or, well, when I do close-ups, I do stuff them though. If you're doing a close-up photo on a purse, on a handbag, or any other type of handbag, it is going to come across really, really much more professional and much more attractive if you stuff it with the bubble wrap, or the air pillows are the best.
Well, if you don't have air pillows, you can also use like the filler paper that you use for shipping.
Absolutely.
Anything that makes it look full. And that's what I use.
You can use confetti, you can use anything. Just know that it's, just make sure it's something easy to pull back out of that purse.
All right, Jeffrey. Hello, good morning and welcome. Johnny, can I ask for prayers for grand old things, Beth? She is in Hawaii right now, and the hotel that they were staying in has no power. I believe that this lake light fire around the Hawaii where she was. Yes, it was in Maui. Saw the news this morning. There was a major fire after Hurricane Dory passed through, but it wasn't through the hurricane. Something else happened, and there was a major brush fire in Maui. So yeah, definitely keeping our thoughts and prayers. Edit, if you press edit 3 times, it will refresh in your listing. Wait, what? Where did I go again? I hate it when I can't use StreamYard right now. Where did it go? Oh yeah. Also, if you press edit 3 times, it will refresh in your list. Edit what? Edit listing? Susie?
I don't know what she's.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't highlight comments. It stopped at 8:38. Sorry about that. Usually I love highlighting the comments, and I can't do that today. Let's see. Posh shares works great, but if you have a larger closet, it slows down in about 400. Yeah, only have 23 right now. Let's see. She did post a video this morning on her YouTube channel. Okay, Jeffrey. Sending her prayers for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Glammaz, your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. Over awesome, Jeannie and Mike. They are over 1K subscribers. And now we just need to watch.
Yay!
Boo says I'm also talking about mother to her speech therapist this morning. So I'll add that to my resume too. Ryan, hello, good morning and welcome. Gulf Coast Picker, how are you doing? Craft paper tissues also gift wrapping is all work. Yes, exactly. So always make sure any type of handbag you're doing, try to make it look full, especially if it's not new with tags or it doesn't have the original stuffing in it. I find that it does help the pictures. Mark,
it just looks so much more attractive. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Mark. Sarcastic Storage Stacker, that's Mark. Hello, good morning and welcome.
Oh, I thought it was Mark and Mike, but hi, Sarcastic.
I'm sorry, no, that's Mark from Storage Stacker. Sarcastic Storage Stacker Mark.
That's okay. Hi, Mark.
There are wildfires are very yes. That's what's happening in Maui. All these wildfires. No, they got a lot going on in Canada still too.
I can't actually see the comments after 8:38.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, me too. Well, the StreamYard really has been glitchy this week. That had something to do with the video that I released yesterday. But if you want, we can talk a little bit about the promoted listings free trial and what my experience was with that.
Yes, because you have some questions about how did it go?
Yeah.
And so let's go ahead and talk about that and let everybody know what you found out.
Okay. So on Poshmark, I got something in my news feed, and it said, "Hey, try the 14-day free trial of Poshmark promoted closets." So it's a promoted. They don't promote like singly; they'll promote like your whole closet, and so it's a little different than eBay there, where you don't get to pick and choose what you want promoted. They just promote your whole closet. So it was a 14-day free trial, and they recommended that my spend is $40 a week, which is for a reseller, of my size, a little ridiculous. But I'm like, sure, let's see it because it's free. So they based it on $40 a week. Their recommendation. My start date was July 23rd, and my end date was August the 6th. So from those 2 weeks of promoted listings, Poshmark actually gives you your stats. And here are my stats from Poshmark for promoted listings only. We had 14 promoted listings sold. My gross sales for those 14 was $312. 20% off of that came off the top for Poshmark fees, so that was $62.40. My net sales after the fees was $249.60. 14 listings. My average cost of goods is about $3 per listing per item. So I did 14 listings times $3, and that was $42. And my net sales then after the cost of goods was $207.60. Now, if this had been charged, the cost of the promotion, the cost of the promoted listing would have been $40 for 2 weeks, so a total of $80. So what we're doing is we're taking our net sales of $207.60 after the cost of goods and the Poshmark fees, and the cost of the promotion would have been $80. So we're going to subtract that because what we want are real numbers that look like what they would do if I were purchasing it. So my total profit on the promoted listing sales would have been $127.60 in profit for 2 weeks. Now, the interesting thing is that when I go over my 2-week total, here are, and remember too that we're doing back to school. People are starting to wake up and realize that fall is coming. So my overall 2-week total in week 1, and this includes all of the sales. In week 1, we have 14 sales, $358 gross, $272.18 after fees and discounts, and after cost of goods. My week 1 profit was $230.18. In week 2, I had 17 sales, $467 gross, After fees and discounts, $380.18, and then after cost of goods, it was my profit was $329.18. So for the 2 weeks, the totals were 31 sales, 825 gross, $652.36 net after fees and discounts, $559.36 after the cost of goods is subtracted. So of that profit, $127.60 would have been on promoted listings if I had paid the $80. So making the total after promoted listings, my profit would have been $431.76. So the question then is, what was happening? Week 1, I had promoted closets only, and that was all I did. I did no listing whatsoever on week 1, none. Week 2, I did promoted closets, but we also had the listing challenge on our channels, Veronica and I, and we did 10 per day. Each one of us did 10 per day. And so we went back and forth, and I did 50 listings in 1 week. And it's my opinion, and this is just my opinion, and this is just my personal experience. And I'm not here to convince anybody one way or another. You do what works best for your business. In my opinion, for my business, it would not be worth the money to move forward with it. And here's why. At $80 a week, that's $160 a month. Or $80 every 2 weeks. So for the 2 weeks, out of my my profit would have been $559.36 minus the $80. So it's just simply not a good return on investment. If I'm going to invest something in my business, what I want is an ROI, a return on investment. I want my ROI to be a minimum of 200 times what I'm a minimum of 200% of what I'm putting in. So for example, if I'm spending $10 on something, I want to know that I'm gonna make at least 200 on it, and that it's going to be worth that, and it's going to be a good investment for me, and really return a good value for my spending dollars. So I just didn't find the value in it for me. Hey, 2 OGs. I just didn't find the value in it for me. I just found it to be too expensive compared to what I was selling. So that is, and again, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm not. If you think, and if it's a free trial, I can't see any reason why not to take advantage of something that's free and it's going to help your business. I just think that there's a lot going on this time of year. We have the beginning of the month, which is always a good spending weekend. We also have back to school, which is also good spending. I had a listing challenge, which also anytime that you list consistently, I believe that is the number one key for increasing sales on Poshmark. Listing consistently, sharing consistently. And I did both in that second week, and I really saw a jump in profits. So that is my input on it, but I just thought I'd try it out and let y'all know what my experience was.
So when it was free, what was it they gave you for free? You didn't have to pay for the fees or something?
Correct. I didn't have to pay. They promoted me as if I were spending $40 a week, which is what they recommended. Because I was like, $20 a week. Let's try that and see how that works. And they're like, no, we recommend 40. And I'm like, then go ahead and 40 because it's free for me. So what they recommended per week was 40. Did it help my sales? Yeah, of course it helped my sales. It's a free promotion, and that's always going to help your sales. But ultimately, it's just not. For me, it's not worth the purchase price. Yeah. And if you have like a really large closet where you've got 1,500 listings, or if you have a really tiny closet, that you want to sort of get your feet wet and get the name out there and get things promoted, it may be worth it. I certainly think that if you're on Poshmark and you haven't tried it yet and you get the opportunity to try the free trial, I would definitely try the free trial. It's a good sale maker. But as far as like a serious investment and moving forward with it, no, not for me.
Right. Jennifer just came in. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, baby.
Let's see here. Also, don't forget, today at 9:30 every Thursday is Dawn Southern Finds Dawns and Susie Woozy go live from the doghouse. And today it is on Susie Woozy's channel.
Who let the dogs
Also,
out? Sue. Sorry.
Again, I refreshed and it still did the same thing, but I was able to get some more comments in.
Oh, good.
Jennifer just dropped the Posh live tomorrow at 4:30, 3:30 Eastern. 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, for the Posh show. So you're doing it tomorrow?
I am, but it's actually 4:30 Pacific. It's weird the way that Poshmark's headquarters in the U.S. is in California, so they're always doing PDT, which is Pacific Daylight Time. So it's actually 6:30 Central and 7:30 Eastern.
Yeah. I'm glad you, Jennifer, dropped that in the chat, because my next question is, I'm getting a lot of notifications about being able to share your closet when someone is live. Isn't that kind of rude? If you don't know that person?
If you don't know that person, yeah. I haven't, like I said, this will be my first experience, so I'm not sure if that's entirely the case. I do know that you can actually, there is a thing where you can share the platform, you can share the show.
I'm going to show your, I got this notification yesterday. It's like, well, I don't know nobody. I'm still new at this. I don't know nobody going live except Glammaz, and she ain't going live to the. Yeah, it's like, wait, what's going on here? So you see in my news feed, it says share to Posh Show is one of your best ways to get your listing sold. Tap now to share it to the host, accepting shared listings, and get ready to join them on screen.
That is when you are open to have people. You actually, I think you have to set your live show with that. So there are people who can set it where you can actually share your listings with them.
Mm-hmm.
But there are, I think that's like part of the setup when you set up the show. And I should know more about the show by next week too.
Yeah, that's just interesting when I saw it this morning, because it happened to come up and that's why I saved it there. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I can just start wandering into other folks' shows and just start sharing my closet.
Well, from what I understood and read,
it seems rude, but then again, I'm like,
a few. And supposedly when you do that, you have to be ready, and they do you send them, there's like a form you have to fill out or something, or check off what you want to do. And then they'll let you come on as them, the host will let you come on and sell a few items from your store. And so what they do is they put your pictures into a rotation while the item's being shown, because I have watched a few. And then what they do is they'll share that person out, and then they'll turn around and show it, and then they have to purchase it through that show, but on their Posh Closet.
So I'm wondering if the person hosting the show gets a cut of that then.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, they either, I mean, it seems to me like you would either get a cut of that, or you would get like a flat fee from Poshmark for doing that or something. I don't know. I will check it out. I will definitely look into it.
Rachel says, I give, but I would share with my friends, LOL, I have done a few lives with Posh. So have you done it on your channel, on your Posh Closet, or someone else's, Rachel? I can't highlight the comments in the StreamYard because it's not showing up.
Yeah.
It is showing up, but it stopped at 9:04 now. And every now and then it updates. So let us know, Rachel, is that on your closet, or you jump into someone else's? My closet is jammed full. Thank you for the information. This is from Jeannie and Mike. I will keep the sharing, which also brings your items to the top of the listings.
Yes.
Susie has a question. Glammaz, make a list saying to like this listing. Wait, Glammaz, make a listing saying to like this listing if you want to be notified. Then you will see that item will be in a live show. Listing saying live. No, instant. listing saying like. The listing, if you want it to be notified when they will see you, then, Lord Jesus.
I'll have to revisit it later, Johnny. I'll have to rewatch it later because I can't see any of the comments. And I'm not 100% sure. Can I? I have to excuse myself for just a moment.
Okay.
I apologize. I'll be right back.
Going to like this listing, if you want it to be notified, then you will see that item will be in a live show. That's too much work. Then open up their listings for share items. It doesn't just happen, no cut. All right, so they don't get a cut from it. I have been doing Posh Lives for about 6 months. That's Rachel. Let's see, Mark makes to me violins. I bought a current storage unit. Yes. Oh, so you won the auction. Awesome. She was pissed off and yelled at the manager and knocked 2 chairs over the way. Huh. Well, Peddling Profits, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. And thank you for watching and signing up for the referral link of the flip on that video from Tuesday. I have not shared because I didn't have any friends, just a bunch of follows. Yeah, that's what I have right now. I think I'm at, where am I at? This makes 2 weeks. Yesterday, I've been starting Posh, and I'm at 3,366 followers. And I can't keep them with all of them. It's like a sign. The item is the live show. If it gets liked, you will be notified. Okay. I have a listener tote on Posh for 15. Someone just sent me an offer for 6. Good morning, Rita. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Good to see you. So yeah, if you have any questions about Posh, please make sure you do ask in the chat by writing the word question all in caps and then your question, or at Cajun Roots and your question, and we'll make sure we get it answered. Glammaz had to step away for a few minutes, so when she comes back, we'll get back to our regular scheduled program already in progress. So let me see if I can refresh it again and see what happens. Let me refresh.
Hello. Are we still live?
I'm back. I had to I'm refreshing again.
Oh, good. Okay. I am so sorry. I took care of what I needed to take care of, so that's good.
Okay, so I'm going to go back real quick because now I understand what's going on with the like thing on Posh. First of all, Glam, make a listing saying to like this listing. If you want to be notified when you will see that item will be in a live show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Then she says they open up their listing for share items. It does not happen, just doesn't happen automatically. And no, they don't get a cut.
Got it.
Rachel says that she's been doing Posh Lives for 6 months.
Oh, good. A week. I could use your advice. Yeah, absolutely.
Rachel's also said, I have not shared because I didn't have any friends, just a bunch of followers.
Well, Rachel, I can be your friend on Posh.
It's like a sign. The item is in the live show. If it gets likes, then you will be notified.
Okay.
Let's see.
I understand I gotta be honest though. Y'all are teaching me how to skip, and I'm still trying to walk. So yeah, I got to do my first one to really get my head around it. Honey, I'm old and it takes me a little longer to understand everything.
Susie says, I have a Hollister tote on Posh for $15. Someone just sent me an offer for 6.
Oh, right, Susie? And good morning, sweetie.
I have to go. All right, Susie. Y'all have a great show.
Have fun in the doghouse.
I just need to share my closet a bit more to become an ambassador, but send me your link. And actually, Rachel, if you go down to the description bar below, Glammaz's information, including her Poshmark closet, is in the description bar below. It's right at the beginning of the description box.
Yeah, reach out and make sure that you comment on my closet when you go in so I can follow you back and keep keep an eye on your shows because I think I could learn a lot from your shows.
And I just updated mine. I used to have it as on my personal because I did my first purchase. And then when I went to sign up for Posh, it took my personal, but I was able to change it to the business. So mine is also in my link tree. And if you come back and go to mine and follow it, I'll follow you back. Make a comment or something where I can see it.
Cool.
Touchman, hello, good morning and welcome. How is your dad? Hope everything's going well. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. And what I'll do now is, again, at 9:30, Susie Woozy and Dawn Southern Finds goes live at 9:30. So, I like to make sure we at least are close by that time so we can give them some support. Let me go ahead and drop these links in the chat because, Jennifer never drops her own. Go check out any Boost product. Yes. Thank you for dropping it. I already dropped it this morning when I was waiting. But, yeah, that's Ain't Boo's new channel, y'all. If you need any work done, whether it be a intro, outro, super chat, super sticker, membership, whatever, intros, little songs and things, reach out to her. She just started her new podcast, her new channel, and I wish it would show up in stream over. It stopped again. It's BooTube Production Company. So definitely check that out, please. So let me go ahead and drop the link to the channel if you would like to come on. If are you part of Posh and you'd like to share your experience or help us with maybe understanding certain things about Posh, you're more than welcome to come up here. Or if you just want to promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that too. Just remember, please have your camera on so I can verify that it is you. Once you are on and I go to introduce you to the panel, you're more than welcome to take your camera off if you do not like to keep your camera on.
Just like this.
Like that. Or like this.
My sister took this picture. There we go.
And every time you talk like you are.
Well, look at that handsome young sailor.
Brown Sugar, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm sorry I can't highlight your names. StreamYard's acting up today. It's got
what was that? What was that song? I saw it on the Love Boat. Guys, I got like really I just went through a sickness. I'm still kind of going through it. So I've been watching the Love Boat a lot. For like 3 days straight, I've been streaming the Love Boat, and they had this one guest star. I want to say it was Ethel Merman or somebody, and she was singing, "We joined the Navy to see the world, and all we saw, and all that we got was to see the sea," or something like that. I thought it was so
definitely not a Navy song from the Navy. I know that.
Yeah. And what did we see? We saw the sea, something like that. It was really cute.
All right, so I just want to quickly, I know usually every day I tell you what flavor I have. Today's flavor is brought to you by, again, Tracy Cakes Coffee and Shop. She just reached 1,000, but if you would, please check out her channel in case if she's went down again. I haven't checked this morning because I've been packing orders and getting things listed and things like that. So today's coffee flavor is German chocolate cake. Again, brought to you by, that's Tracy Cakes Coffee and Shop, where she sells these. She also does decaf, hot cocos, and teas. So if you haven't checked it out, great coffee.
I feel like the German chocolate cake would taste like chocolate and a little bit of walnuts and a little coconut and a little caramel. I mean, that sounds wonderful.
It is. It's not a strong flavor, but it is an excellent flavor. It's one of my top.
You know what? Yeah, a little. Sometimes a nice little subtle aftertaste is the best.
Yep. I have at least one. I hope strawberry is on it. StreamYard is on it. Yeah, I know. It stopped, and then like this, it didn't do that last night on the Hump Day auction that I did yesterday, but it's happening this morning, and I have to refresh it, and it gives me up to a certain point, then it stops again. So yeah, StreamYard's acting up today. I know some people were having that problem yesterday.
I was having that problem yesterday. It was so glitchy, and I'm like, man, all I'm trying to do is record one little video. Yeah, and it's even a short one.
Yep. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you want to join us on the panel, anything having to do with Poshmark, you're more than welcome to come on up. Or if you just want to come up and promote your channel. Also, don't forget, tomorrow is Q&A, and it's going to be an open panel. I do have a few sales that I'm going to bring out because I just sold another Halloween costume today.
Yay!
So it is definitely, I'm down to one more of this one particular costume, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow. And I'll start showing some more of the sales because I even sold a Vera Bradley backpack. A Vera Bradley 3-ring binders.
Yeah.
I sold 3 of them. So yeah, Vera Bradley is running off the shelf this last 2 weeks for me.
It's especially with the backpacks and the binders, it is back to school time, and people always think of little kids when they go back to school, but you forget that you have middle schoolers, you have high schoolers, you have college kids, you have kids and kids that are young adults getting their master's degrees. You have adult learners, so there's a lot of potential for back to school.
Also, don't forget to check out the Buddha Chick Rita. She does go live in the morning. Actually, today she's going live at 11 for her daily devotion. And then if I'm not mistaken, doesn't she go live again? Oh, not today. But I think she does a sale. I'm not sure. Rita, if you do, let us know. But definitely check her out. Heading on over. Thank you very much, Patrick. Good morning, Patrick.
What's up?
So definitely check out. And it was a very nice backpack. And a lot of the things that I've been selling with Vera Bradley, I know a couple of weeks ago I talked about how I used my bonus bucks, bonus money from Staples. And I had everything for free because I did have a $100 gift certificate for bonus bucks or cash back from items you purchase at Staples.
Oh, wow.
And I used that $100. That's one of the things I always do is I take that money and I bring it back in and buy more merchandise. But I always go to clearance first because that's where I found the Vera Bradley backpacks, folders, 3-ring binders, you name it. And it's been selling. So yeah.
Free merch on clearance. I love it. I love it.
Some people invite people to share their items. 1 to 2 usually has a theme. And that's by Polly on Posh. Okay. Yeah, I noticed a few that I have watched. I noticed have themes.
Yeah, mine's vintage.
The Carolina Picker.
Hi, Carolina.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And how did you hear about the channel? New subscriber. Well, thank you so much. Did I just hit the wrong thing here? I think I did. Nope, I didn't.
Well, I hope you make good sales, Carolina, and become the Carolina Reaper. Hope you reap some great sales.
So we've got 2 videos already on there, unboxing Amazon packages. And my first YouTube video. Well, congratulations on taking that step. I am subscriber. I don't see your subscriber count. You must not have it showing. All right, I'm subscribed. And welcome. Thank you for being here. And how did you hear about the show? So yeah, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top. And ain't Boo. BooTube Production Company. I would love for you to come on one morning. Promote your channel, production company. Yeah. Y'all haven't checked out, definitely check out her channel.
My stunning, beautiful sister. She's absolutely beautiful, and smart, and really, really good at this. She's so good at this. I just can't say enough good things. I mean, that's an unbiased opinion from her sister, but also duly note that I paid her for the intro and outro and the thumbnails. And she gave me a bunch of extra stuff because I'm her sister. And I got a friends and family discount, but I actually did pay her for my stuff because I wanted her to know that I take her seriously as a business. Right. And she's very, very professional. I mean, she's really professional and really good.
All right. Paula says, if invited, share. Then they will ask if you're there in the chat. And then if you put in the starting price on your side. Yeah, I noticed that I was in I've been trying to watch some of the shows on there that I see. I've tried to go to some that are smaller, and I have gone to some that are bigger in numbers in their show. And one of the things I couldn't figure out is how that works. But when they were doing the auction itself or their live show, I feel that it's similar to Whatnot, but then you're getting invited to where they can click on it. There was one that I watched where you had to be in the chat, and there was like a little form you filled out if you wanted them to share your closet. You would have to put your closet name and then pick a few items that was part of that theme they were doing. And then that way, if you got picked and you got picked from the chat, then they pulled your items up, but you had to go on the panel with him. It was a guy. So yeah. Yeah.
At this point, honestly, anyone who's done them more than once, you're probably, for me, it's like you're explaining Shakespeare to a toddler. I'm like just starting to watch. So I haven't done my first one yet, and I've already annoyed. I'm pretty sure I've annoyed every single Poshmark customer service rep because I just keep coming back with more and more questions. I'm like, wait a minute. So do you have to have it listed before you can auction it, or do you just kind of free form auction it, or do you have a number, or how's that work? And so they've been lovely and patient with me so far, but I think I'm testing them.
Sheila, the Carolina Picker says, "Oh my, I watched you on podcast on Tuesday with Kat the Nurse Flipper, and thank you. I did not know my subscriber button wasn't on. It took me about 3 weeks to set it up. I was totally confused." That's okay. That's okay. If you want to come on after the show, I can show you how to turn that on.
The link is in the top of the chat. Should be, right?
Yes,
Still?
it is pinned to the top of the chat. Well, thank you for coming over. Now, it's one of the things I have to say. I love collaborating with others, and I'm so glad to meet some of the new people that are coming in from the Cat, the Nurse Flippers live show that she does every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I was very honored to be there.
Yes.
Again, yes, I was a little nervous, but once I got there and we started talking behind the scenes before the show, it was like it was like riding a bike, you know. But yeah, I do get nervous when it comes to these bigger channels, and she is like 65,000 subscribers.
Yes.
So yeah, she's big.
Well, and she's a smart cookie. I mean, she does her homework. She does the deep dive. So I
love watching her videos about be on the lookout for, because when she says be on the lookout for, these are pieces of jewelry that you would not expect to sell for what they sell for. And she shows you and shows you the research that she's doing on how and how much she's selling it for.
Yeah.
Glammaz, we can do a StreamYard and practice, and I can show you stuff if it is so easy. And that's Real Beauty Rachel.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Let's connect on Instagram. It's usually easier for me to connect outside of Posh. So yeah, my Instagram is listed below if you want to connect with me, or just shoot me an email so that I have your contact information, and then I'll reach out to you. I actually have, it's crazy. I have a sort of a crazy next 24 to 48 hours. But I feel like if I have to toddle into traffic in my first show, so be it. I really am the kind of person who will just be like, how deep is that mud puddle? Well, there's only one way to find out. And I just jump on in and see what happens. So yeah, it's hopefully I'll be able to ask you a few questions before I do that. But if not, I'd love to do a follow-up with you too, and just kind of go, okay, this is what I did. Is this good or bad? Was this right or wrong? Did I do this the right way? Or, is there a better way to do it? And so on and so forth. I would love to collaborate with you. Absolutely.
And also, Rachel says, plus, I am sure you got some info I really need. LOL. Thank you, Sheila. And it's so good to see y'all here. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We are here to help you in your reselling adventure. It doesn't matter what community you're a part of. All are welcome, and all questions are welcome. Especially when you're just starting out, whether it be on eBay, YouTube. Tomorrow is my big show where on Fridays, it's open to any panel. Again, I do answer any questions that are in the chat, not necessarily just Poshmark. But today we set aside every Thursday for Q&A all about Poshmark. I am still learning. I just took the step 2 weeks ago, and I started my store, and I'm already at 23 listings. And I already have 3,366 followers. And it's like every time I turn around and get into Posh, try to list something, I got more followers. So it's definitely growing. Booth says, be careful, Dana. Me and Mom are listening to you in the car.
Hi, Mom. I love you. Hi, Mama. I love you. Hi, Sissy. I love you.
She's doing talk to text. Do like Victoria, when you say something, say period, and do another sentence. Yeah, she does that a lot on her morning shows.
I love you, period.
It's so funny when Victoria does it in the morning, though. And everybody makes comments in the chat after. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Also, don't forget, in the description bar below, I use Flip, which is a cross-posting or cross-listing. And I use it because with Posh, I use the free sharing system on the Flip program for cross-posting. So if you have not checked that out, I did put out a video this past Tuesday, not only showing you how to set it up, but also how to set up the timings for your Posh Closet sharing. So far, it's been working to where I get my membership, the information about when and how it's shared, and the time schedules, and it's been going. I do that every day, every 2 to 3 hours. So definitely, she says she loves you. Period.
Tell mom I
Let's
said
see.
I love you more.
Polly says
Sorry, we could do this all day.
I also always list higher, knowing I will have to reduce my price to get a price I need. See, I'm a little worried about that one. I try not to go too high. So what is your thoughts on that when you're listing something? Should you go a little bit higher?
It depends on what I'm listing. Here's an example. If I pay up for something, I want a higher rate of return. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get it, but it means I'm going to try. But there are certain things that average that out too. I get certain things at the bins. I get certain things for free. I get certain things that the kids have grown out of, or that my grandkids have grown out of, or that they haven't grown into yet. Or, I get, like, sometimes if you purchase something on somebody's live auction, they'll send you a gift with purchase or whatever. You can flip that. We're all resellers, and we all know, it's got to be your expectation. If you buy something from somebody on an auction, or if somebody buys something from you, please make it your expectation that they are going to sell it, because we're resellers. That's what we do. We'll enjoy it. We will admire it. We will photograph it and absolutely love it. But, ultimately we resell. So that sort of averages out my cost of goods, which is why my average cost of goods is about $3 per. With that being said, so if I'm selling something for, $100 and my average cost of goods is $3, that's, $97 in profit. And then they take the fees out, and then so on and so forth. So whether or not I pump up that price really depends on the item. If the item is something that I know is a consistently good, high demand seller, I will definitely do that.
Yeah. I noticed that when I was listing on Posh, when I go to search, because I'm one of those that I like to research it to see what they're selling for, if there's any listed. And 9 times out of 10 on all the handbags that I have on Posh right now, it's hard to find that exact same one.
Yes.
So I am going a little higher than usual, because if I find something similar, but I have something like the Dooney and Burke signature purse that I have. It's a Barrow mini cream ivory jelly handbag. I cannot find any exactly like that.
So cute. Yeah, I have a vintage Dooney that I priced up because it's like a graffiti Dooney, and it's not so rare that I can't find another one on the internet, but it's quite rare to have one that's that vintage in that good condition.
Yeah. And so that's what I like about finding things, to know that I'm going to try it out on what platform, because again, if I can't find the exact same one, and then it does seem to be kind of rare. All right. Michael has a question. Do you item mock-up from Canva for your item so that the background scenes for your item? Okay, yeah, I can answer that. Yes, I do all mock-ups on everything I do through Canva. Also, I use Printful, and you can do the same thing there as well for all my merchandise. If you go down to the bottom of my screen, right below the YouTube channel, you'll see my merchandise. All of those are mock-ups. 9 times out of 10, like the ones with the hats, my logo hats, t-shirts, tank tops, sweatshirts, all of those are mock-ups. So yeah, you want to do a mock-up to kind of get an idea of what it looks like on a person, even though it's not you. Yes, you can do that. And that's what I do. I do use mock-ups.
I use BooTube Productions. I do. I that's my sister does it. That's why I paid her. She's good.
Yeah, you can do that, and it's okay. They do allow it when depending on what you're trying to sell or trying to promote. Yes, I do mock-ups. I do create a lot of my items, and again, most of everything I have in my merchandise store, it's things like, everybody knows I always love saying, "You do you, boo." This is something that I got that somebody sent me, because I always say that.
Oh,
it's a coaster. It's a coaster.
Do you have the
boo t-shirts? Yeah. I have it.
I didn't know you
I have
had
it.
those yet.
If you go down to the store below, I have it in t-shirts, tank tops, and coffee mugs.
You hear that, Boo? She knows.
By special request, yes. So if I don't see any other questions coming in the chat, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming in and showing your love and support to the channel. Also, don't forget to check out Ain't Boo, her new YouTube channel, where if you need your intros, outros, if you're monetized and you need something for maybe super stickers, super chats, and or memberships, reach out to Ain't Boo at Boo Tube Production Company. It's in the chat, and she'll get you set up. And I know right now I did see her second video where she did the promotion from Mark and Mike of 2 Guys Vintage and Resell. So if you go to her channel, you will see both of those videos, including the one that she did for Glammaz. And so before we go to end the show, remember we want to go and raid Susie Woozy and Dawn Southern Finds Dawn on their live from the doghouse on Susie Woozy's channel right after this, or you can do it now. But before we do go, Glammaz, promote yourself, what you have going on not only on your channel, but what you have coming up for Posh.
Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Raid. Don't forget to raid. Tomorrow night, I've got my very first ever live on Posh. So if you want to see me look super duper awkward, more than usual, tune in on Poshmark at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 Pacific Daylight Time. PDT. And check out Glammaz Shops a lot on Poshmark. That'll be my live show. Pop in and just say hi. Just say hi. It'd be nice to see some friendly faces there, because I'll have no idea half of what I'm doing. But it'll be fun. I'll tell you that. Every Sunday morning we have Glammaz Brunch live, and that is at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. I think that was 6 a.m. Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure it's 4 in the afternoon, so it's right about tea time in the UK. We do have some appearances coming up towards the end of the month on August the 24th. I'll be on Ella's Save a Lot auction. And then on the 30th, I will be on the Wednesday auction, Hump Day auction. So I'm looking forward to those. And you guys, thank you so much. And please don't forget, if you are not subscribed to Johnny's channel, please do so. He is just the bee's knees, and we just love him.
All right, I am getting ready to write a question. I already know what question I'm going to ask for the next show on next Thursday.
Okay.
I had to get a notepad so I can make sure to write it down because I didn't want to forget already. So as I say before in each and every show, please make sure you do check all these other channels out. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is Q&A all about whatever. It doesn't matter what platform. It could be StreamYard, YouTube, eBay, Posh. Again, I might not know much about Posh, but it is an open question panel. But I will go and show you 3 of the unique items that sold for the week. And to be on the lookout for those type of things, especially if you can get them, like I always say, try to buy as low as you possibly can and sell for the bigger profit as much as you can. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later, peace out. And y'all come back now. You're here, and the link is at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on after the show's over, you have any specific questions that you would like for me to help you with. Till then, later, peace out. Y'all come back.